Alrighty, good afternoon. So today we are making another Asscher video. Asher's a hot, I gotta tell you. What's very frustrating is trying to find the ones that I like are very, very difficult. But we called in 3 recently. We have a client we're helping with 3.5 to 4 carat Ashers. I called in 3 4-caraters. And of the 3, one is a definite winner in this one. The asset results, beautiful saturation of reds, a nice distribution of blues. This here, when you see it in the practical analysis, it turns out to be a really nice diamond. This is an EVS2. We did get in also 2 D colors. But, you know, when you're talking D or E color, you're talking about colorless diamonds either way. So we have here a DVS1 on the left and a DVS2 on the right. And you're going to notice heavier amounts of blue in this DVS1. Now, let me just say this for the record. When you get a lot of saturation of blues in the asset image, it generally results in an over darkness in the diamond, but not always. This is something that has to be visibly vetted. Okay, so if we're just looking at these 2 here side by side, you know, this one appears to be the safer choice, just looking at asset results, but this should make for an interesting combination. You can see the light return isn't as intense in this region of the diamond, but only on those facets, because in here the light return gets intense again with blues and reds. So the question that remains in this G-man's mind is, do those blues translate into too much darkness, or does it get a pass? All right, so we're going to be doing that in the comparisons. Just to kind of give you a preliminary of what I'm going to expect as we go into diffuse lighting here. Yeah, look at that. Okay, see all this over darkness? Now look at this one. When I go to the office light view here, it kind of gives me a better perspective of what I can expect to see in ambient or, you know, natural daylighting environments. And as you can see, this diamond on the left here has more brighter areas showing up. So I have high expectations for this one, which is the EVS2, 4-carat EVS2. Here is the last one we're going to be looking at. Okay, and this one, you know, I'm just going to be including this one for educational purposes. But look at all the blue in the middle here. You know, a lot more than what was happening in this one, and this one looks like a kakaka. So this one here, let's see when we go to office view. Yeah, this another one looks like another le who's a her. So I'm going to end this little techie analysis on the asset results and jump right into practical observation. We looked at them for clarity. We got no surface breaching inclusions, meaning the diamonds are not they're not going to be prone to structural damage or compromising structural integrity of the diamond. And also, you're free of internal graining and stria that's visible to the eye. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that aspect either. All right, I'm going to end this here, and let's go to practical observation. All right, so as we kick off this clip, I'm starting with, this is the winner here. This is the one with the magnificent asset results. And she is just beautiful, lighten up edge to edge, beautiful step patterning, and in my book, a 2 thumbs up. A 2 thumbs up. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This is the EVS. Now, this one that I have alongside of it is the DVS2. Okay, which she is, the parts they're like, when I hold it like here in the face up position, you can see that over darkness, If I tilt it slightly, you see you're getting some glare on the table, and the other facets are lighting up. So not as bad as a train wreck as I thought, but still, when we get it in that face-up position, you see how those parts of the diamond go darker. All right. So, yeah, okay, you know, it's not a complete train wreck, but this one definitely takes the cake. All right. So this is the DVS2. This was the last asset result we were looking at that showed that darkness. It may show up even more so in office lighting because it is an extremely sunny, bright day out today. All right, so there's the deets on these two. Okay, and my choice is still for this one. All right, let me go grab the other one, the VS1. All right, so here we are back with the EVS2 here in my left hand, and then this is the other one now. Remember I told you this was the second asset result we looked at that had more blues in it than reds under the table, and I told you that could translate one of two different ways, either a disaster or not. So we are, as I rock and tilt this one, I am getting some over darkness in areas, you know, as the diamond is still face up, like here, you know, and then when I move it in other directions, it gets better. Woo, no good there. No, I don't, Daddy don't like, I don't like that. When I look into the face of a diamond and I see over darkness like that, I don't care for it. All right. So, and we're not getting that problem with this one at all. She's staying illuminated beautifully. So I stick by my choices, you know, especially when I look at asset results as well. So the asset results all point to this one, and visual confirmation, a visual observation confirms it. Is what I meant to say. But once again, this one here, this one looks better than what I anticipated out here in natural daylight. But I'm still not crazy about it. In fact, I like this one least among the three, actually. So, you know, this one's showing, I'm getting a lot of darkness here. Now, just for giggles, while we're out here in the daylight, and it is a sunny day out, I'm going to show you something else on this one. Fire! That's the sun hitting this one. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. Love it, love it, love it. I'll tell you something funny too. Of the three diamonds, this is the E, and it came in cheaper than the D's. So it's all good. Oh man, love it. I can't wait for my clients to see this one. All right. Right now I'm here in office lighting with the EVS as well. Beautiful, beautiful illumination across the facets. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. There's some light coming in from the window too, illuminating it nicely as well. But she's a beauty. I'm happy with her.